Should be streaming. Should be streaming. Check 1, 2. How's everyone doing? I'll get this camera up here in a second. Everything should be going pretty good. Get this device. All right. There I am. What's going on, everybody? Gonna be doing shape layers, some editor talk. Gonna have a good time. Here we go. All right, so a few things that I wanted to look at as far as inspiration. I just want to get some practice, some reps under my belt. It's kind of like a prelude to what the next thing I want to add to the course. I kind of teased a little bit of like Dan Coe style, but I wanted to make sure that I had all of this down before I start getting into Fusion. That's right. Thinking about doing DaVinci Resolve tutorials in the future, just so that I'm totally like across the board, know what I'm talking about. Because I think that's something that I want to get into later down the line, because haven't been really good at color, and I want to make sure I kind of build up that skill. So in the meantime, I do need to brush up on shape layers, so that's what we're doing today most of the time, and then I'll answer whatever questions that you guys might have. All right, go ahead and make sure this is good to go. Good. Done. Saved. All right. Now it should be public. There we go. Connection seems good. We are moving right along. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get started here. Let's do a new comp. I'm just going to do something pretty small for now. Then we'll keep going. All right, so I know I have some examples I could try. Maybe look at those for a little bit of a starting point. I think I might do that. Go ahead and bring something in here. I think everyone can see my screen. There we go. Oh, I need to change the resolution. Let's go. What's up, man? What's going on? Let me see if I can change these settings real fast. Streaming. Great. Okay, active, video output active. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video output real quick, just see if I can change it. All right, see if I can change it now. Change it now. Okay, can't do that. I wonder if it is because I'm streaming. Oh, I should have did that. Let me see if I can. I know everyone's looking at a black screen right now. Oh, it won't let me do it. Dang it. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to restart this. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and restart this. Sorry. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, I think we're back in. All right, looks like I'm back in. Let me know in the comments, because I technically didn't end it on YouTube, so hopefully it just comes right back. Okay, excellent connection, looking good. I think we're doing okay. I think we're moving forward. All right, I can see myself moving. Great. Go ahead and get this started. Now I do have some clips. Let's see here. Inspiration clips.
If you don't have ideas, read. If you have ideas but can't articulate them, write.
Something bouncing. Could start there.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares. They don't care about your ideas. They don't care
Nobody cares about your
goals.
goals.
They don't care about your success.
This might be a good example. Let's just get comfortable with what's going on. I'll go from here. Let's do new comp. Okay. So this is what, a few seconds. Harsh reality is that nobody cares. Okay. All right. Let's keep in mind, see if we can replicate this. So we have something coming all the way out. Okay, let's go ahead and focus on that dashed line first. Then we'll go from there. All right, we're gonna do Q on our keyboard. We're gonna cycle through till we see the ellipse tool. There it is. I'm gonna turn off fill. I'm gonna turn on stroke. Okay, and then I'll show you how to get the dash line here in a second. Let me have some idea of where this is gonna land. Okay, somewhere around there. I'm holding shift just so I can have it be a perfect circle. I think we'll go there. You line this up. Hey, it's pretty close. Then I can go over here where it has my shape transform. I can make modifications over here, so I can go to the size. Just gonna bump it down a little bit. If I can line it up again, looks good. Now, where we have solid color, that's what we want for the stroke. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. Let's do like 7. Then we'll open it up, and then we'll go ahead and go to stroke. And then now I can start right here where it says dashes. So we need dashes, right? Go ahead and turn this off. We need something like that. So I'm gonna turn on dashes. And then we can tell the software how many we want. Are you making Danco style animation tutorial? This is technically Danco. I'm just getting better with shape layers. I wanna kind of refresh shape layers. So yes, you could say that. It's my portfolio. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how to say that first one. Mound. Am I saying that right? 74. Appreciate you being here if you're still here. Okay. I'm going to move this up just so I can kind of move it around a little bit more. All right. Hey, from the jump, I'm not mad at that. It looks pretty good. Now, we do need to kind of, this is a little squared off, and these are more rounded. So a few things that we can change here. Instead of having butt cap, we're going to have round cap. You can see that, the join or round here at the line cap. All right, so now these are a little bit more round. Let's see if I can bump this down to maybe like 3. That's not bad. I think I would add, like, in terms of time, I think I might just keep it like that. But we can modify it technically. So if we open this up, let's go back to stroke. Yeah, we can change this, the limit, if we wanted to. In terms of dashes, we can change how many. So right now, could have more. I think that's pretty good. Oh, well, I just left it at 10. I could just leave it at 10. We'll just leave it at that. And then we have an offset, right? So we can move that around and have it spin if we wanted to. All right, so taper. Let's see if we need a taper. I don't think we need to taper it at all, really. We just need the animation to happen. So in this case, what I would do, we would go to add, and I'm going to see if we can hit all of these in this live. I need to be off at 10, around 10:50. So we have a little over an hour and a half. So in this case, I would do trim paths. And now we can start animating this. So we have a start and end. So if we kind of go back here, let's see how long this is. Okay, so it starts around here. That's our starting point. I'm gonna make a marker. And then it ends right there. Okay, 127. So that's how long the animation is gonna be. So in this case, we're starting. Let's go ahead and see where those are going. So we're starting. All right, I need to go to the start point. Yeah, we need something like that. Move this up. All right, so we're starting at 100 on the start. Going over. And then we're going to 0. All right, so that's our first animation.
Harsh reality is that nobody cares.
There it is. Okay. I think I'm going to kind of smooth this out. Do F9 on those. I'll kind of smooth out the animation. Looks pretty good. All right, so that's the first one. Is it moving at all? No, it's not. Okay. But we do have the circles kind of moving around that. And I believe we'll be able to use the path in this case. I believe so. My memory serves me right. So I'll go ahead and move this. Just kind of center this. Yeah, heck yeah, that's like right on it. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. This is going to be... So as you're moving through these, of course, label them. So this is going to be outer ring dashed line. Great. All right, that one's done. Let's go ahead and move to the next thing. So we just have a circle, and then we have all of these bending in. Okay, I believe they're just... So my first thought is to move the anchor points. Actually, I might not have to. I might just have to just move them. And then we naturally get this movement. So how many are we looking at? We're looking at 4. Okay, well, let's go ahead and make those. Make the first circle. So this is fading in, so something to take note of. Same thing here, holding shift. Centering it, it's not bad. We bump up the size. What's up, man? Abdos. Good to have you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, this is going to be the first circle. Just do circle. And then as I duplicate these, it'll start counting. So circle. I'm gonna make a different color just so it's a little bit easier on the timeline. I'll go ahead and hide this for now. All right. So we have what? This is just fading in, right? Oh yeah. So it fades in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8. Delete these keyframes real second. Or keyframes, markers. I'll make this marker. All right, next one. I mean, really, I can just use opacity. 100%. Start at, I don't know, 20.
The harsh reality is
Simple. All right, so same thing. We just need to make this into 4. And then it looks like we scale the size. And have them come back together. So we can technically, like, when they converge, we can chop that. I think that'll be fine. Hello, just want to come by and say your videos are awesome. Thanks, Car2. I really appreciate that. Or Car2. That's probably more accurate. Thanks for stopping by, man. Okay. What's the next thing here? We're just making those so we have it come in. Let's see when I scale them. Because it's like I scale them and then I move the position out. And I wonder if I could chop them. No, because they're already moving. Okay. Okay. Let me take note on how long this transformation is. Alright, let's do something like that. It's going to start here. It's moving out. Moving out. See where it lands. Okay. That looks like is where the last one ends. Alright. Go ahead and do that. Check this man's edit. He's a real goat. Let me know who you're talking about. Control D. Control T, Control D. As always, brilliant. Thanks, man. Alright, so the first one, I guess I can just pick one. So I think this will be my number 1. And I'll move that out. Where's my anchor point? Where's my anchor point? Oh, I turned it off. Okay. Because when I scale this down, it's like that. If I move the size, it should be pretty much the same thing. Because I wonder if I have to then... Because what I'm thinking is like when I move this size down, once it lands, let me get an idea where this lands. Okay. So I need this to land here. So I think I Control Z on the size. So we're moving in, starting here. Okay. So what I'm getting confused on if I move the position from here, and if what is happening is just a slow ease out. I'm trying to determine if that's really what's happening here. Because right here, it looks like the sizes are just changing, and I guess I'll just pick one. I guess around here is when I'll start with the position keyframes. Okay, so I'll start here. Size is coming down. Hope to pick one of his videos and recreate it. Who are you talking about? Will it not send you... YouTube might not be letting you send in links. I don't know how to turn that off. Yeah, I don't know. See if I can pop out chat here. Okay, put chat up here. All right. What up? Mr. Khan, what is good? All right, now we're bringing this in. So we're starting here with that keyframe. See if I can just match it here. Okay. It's moving. I want to make sure I get it where it lands. Okay, so I'm moving the size down. What I'll likely have to do is take this out. Likely, but we'll see. And the question is, which parameter do I use? I don't know if it matters in this case. No, it might matter because I might be able to use this position as a path. So I'll probably use this position. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll just move this over. So I'm using the position on the path. And I mean, this is total theory. I don't know if this is wrong or right. This is just what I'm doing right now. Okay. So what does that look like? So if I put it back to 0, 0, because the transformation is going to start here, right? So 0, 0. Okay. Transform. Okay, not quite. Okay.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares.
How do I get this movement? I think I'm just... Because right now, I think I'm able to see the path, right? Right now I'm not able to. Why can't I see the path? Any ideas? Oh, where'd my restore chat? What happened? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened to chat. But I have chat back. Any ideas? Huh. Okay, so let me see if my other theory is right. So I have this path, right? I have our... Oh, let me unhide it. So I have our outer ring. And I can technically say... Here's the path, right? The ellipse path is sitting right here. And so I could say, hey, position. I could say, hey, I believe copy this. And then I could tell, let's pick a different circle. Let's pick circle 2. And I can tell, hey, circle, go ahead and follow that path. Control V. That is not what I had in mind. Okay, so that didn't work. Because right now it's saying the position, Control V. Oh wait, Control Z. Because right now my position's there, and I just told it. Huh. How do I have it come around that path? Because I want it to be around this, right? Because the circles are going to go this way. The only way, have you checked him, bro? He's really frying dopamine receptors. I don't know who you're talking about, man. Who are you talking about? Put it in chat. Because I'm not seeing links. Like, I'll go ahead and move this over. Like, I'm not seeing links of what's in here. I don't think YouTube is letting links be put in there. I really don't know how to change that. What's interesting is that I wonder if I could have a decoy here and have it rotate around that. So instead of, let me make another one, Control D. And this is going to be our dummy circle. Make this a different color. Okay. Are you recreating this scene reels or are you making your own scene? No, I'm trying to recreate this. This is from Danco. Because right now, so on a path, I'm trying to see how these can hug, because I have the anchor points right in the middle of these. So if I move, let me go to the size here. Bump up the size. How can I have these circles be centered? See what I'm doing? So like my path is here on these vertices. How can I have these paths talk to the other circles? Give me 1 second, y'all. Because I should have this path. Because I don't need any of this. Because what I'm thinking, because this isn't a real position right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it this? Is it this path? So if I wanted this, and then I go over here to circle 1, go into the transform settings and say, hey, follow this path. What did that do? Is that right? No. Huh. Do y'all see what I'm trying to do? So I thought I could make it easier by making a circle. Like, instead of making a path, because all of these circles are going that like clockwise, right? Like they're all moving clockwise. But I want them to all be around this path, so I thought I could use the path of the dashed line, but I wasn't able to. So I thought I could cheat by using an ellipse and use that path, but that didn't work either. Because I didn't want to resort to this, and I'll show you what I mean in here in a second. All right, this needs to be just a smidge smaller. Let's do 100. Okay. It's changing. Da da da. Okay. So my other idea was a pen tool, but now I have to like create a circle now. So let me make sure nothing's highlighted. So I'll try my best to make a circle. All right, and then I'm going to do my vertex tool. Okay, not the greatest, right? Not exactly what I want. Because now, you know, since I made it in that order, I feel like I can now take the path. See, there's my path, right? See, this is what I'm looking for. I don't have this in the ellipse. This is what I mean, though. So, like, I'll do Control-C, and then I'll say, hey, circle, follow where it is your position, follow this path, Control-V. And now I have these keyframes. And now where's my circle going? It's technically my anchor point is over here, which is not what we needed. Why did that happen? Maybe you can try to move the anchor point in the center of the main circle, and then you can maybe rotate it in that way. Okay. Let me figure out what just happened, though. Where's my anchor point? It's saying it's right here. But originally, my anchor point shouldn't have moved. Anchor point. What if I just selected Control-Alt-Home? Now I just totally messed that up. Yeah, okay, wait. Because where's my anchor point on this? Oh, it's in the middle. Okay, that's not where it should be. So Control-Alt-Home. Okay, there it is. And then now, position Control-V. Ha ha. So now we have it going around, right? We can time reverse that. But it's like, I thought I could do that with an ellipse, not have to make a pen tool. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, it's like, this isn't a perfect circle. Right? Like, this isn't a perfect circle. But, you know, it gets the movement down. Anyway, what is a better way to do that? There's got to be a better way to do that. Anyway, okay. So you said maybe you can try to move the anchor point in the center of the main circle and then maybe rotate it in that way. Yeah. Where's this path? Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, let's get rid of some of this. Turn off our dash line. This is our guinea pig right now. Oh, here's the pen tool. Okay. How can I make this a perfect circle? How do I do that, y'all? Right? Or can I, instead of that, this needs to be thinner, doesn't it? Oh, this still has a position. Take those out. So can I... Oh, shoot. Let me reset all this. Where's my position at? I think these both go back to 0. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What the heck? Not receiving enough video. What does that even mean? Okay. Okay. All right, I'm centered. However, we're moving. All right, I need this to be thinner. Let me move the stroke to, I don't know, 2 or just 1. We'll go with 1, I guess. So now when I move this position, where's my anchor point? My anchor point is staying here. That's not good. Because I need my anchor point to be, I need it to be in the center. See, that just makes it in the center from where the frame is. Mercy. Okay. All right. How do I get this to work, y'all? In the main circle. I think I see what you're saying. Bro, you can make one circle for path and make this little circle parent for the big circle and then rotate the big circle. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. I think I just need to make this a little bit bigger. Let's do size. Or, well, I have it selected already. So I need something like that. I think that'll work. And then you're saying I can just have it on there and I don't have to worry about it. The only thing that I'm worried about is creating the size on the other circles. So we'll rename this main circle. I think I'm getting what you're laying down here. So now I can say, hey, follow this main circle. And then I could say, hey, go ahead and rotate for him. Yes. Okay. Good stuff. I love it, Mr. Khan. Okay. Yeah. That totally works. So in this case, I'm just working on the transition. And from what I'm creating right now, I don't know if it really matters. Like in terms of making it totally the same of what we're seeing from Dan. But yeah, that totally works. Okay. So on these, I just have to change the parameters here. So let's do Control D. Let me rename some of these. Circle 2. Circle 3. Okay, circle 4. All right. Open this up, and then I'll just go ahead and do the same stuff, but I'll change the position, so to speak, and have it somewhat in the right space. So let's take, well, technically I need to start here. Let's take this, go to circle 2. What are these? The opacity. I don't know if I need those, but we'll see. Oh, what I might do is just trim these. Yeah, I'll just trim these. Control, no, Alt bracket. There we go. Then we're gonna do Control V. So all these should be here. Okay. And then now I just need to move these settings over because right now they're all going right there. Let's do these one by one. All right, so I have my Let's turn this circle off. Toggled right here. Okay. So I'm saying, hey, go this way. Right. Okay, go this way. Okay. Make sure I didn't mess up that path. Okay. It's not what we want, right? Why are we starting here? Where's this starting? It should be starting right in the middle. Oh, I see that anchor point moved. Okay. If I tell it to align. Anchor point's still off. Control Alt Home. It's technically centered. It's moving out. Man, I totally messed this one up. Alright, let me just start this again. Okay, I have my circle here. Great. I need this to do the same thing. So we're going to make a duplicate. But instead, I need my anchor point to be over here on this side, right? So if I'm asking, because my anchor point's right here. So it's gonna, right? Because I don't know, I need to move the anchor point. So it's the transform. Where's my anchor point? It's not showing me it. I might just have to grab it. But I need this position to move over here. Why isn't it moving over here? Okay, so let's delete. We need the size, but we need the position to be different, right? Because now we have that anchor point, which is right. You're not receiving enough video. What does that mean, bro? I mean, I'm moving around. Okay. All right. So we're going out, and then we're moving the position here. Oh, I didn't even make the keyframes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I got it right now. Boom. Okay. So we got two. Let's pick another one. Turn that off. Control D. Kind of don't remember how I did it, but we'll figure it out. So I know that I move my anchor point. I know that I did that. I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to physically take the anchor point, and then we use the transform position. Okay, yes. Okay. Excuse me. So now I'm taking out the position. I'm moving these position keyframes. These are going to change. And now I'm going to do this one in the top left. Okay. So now I'm telling the software, hey, go over here. Maybe that's all I need to do. No, because I still need that anchor point there. Okay. I still need my anchor point there. My anchor point's sitting right there. I'm going to move it up go in the center. Boom. So now I have this side.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares.
Heck yeah. Okay. I think I get it now. Mr. J, what's good? Ayo. Ayo to you, my friend. Do Control D one more time. And then I'm doing the same thing. I'm just moving. So this will be the bottom side. Make sure that's centered. Okay. So now I need this anchor point to be over here. But I do need to move that. So I'll go ahead and open up these keyframes. We'll move this second keyframe here. Delete it. So now we're moving from there. Yeah. To now this side. Looking good, bro. Hey man, I appreciate the tip. That was game changer. So now that all of these are here, let's go ahead and turn off our example. Let's turn all of these on and see what it looks like right now.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares.
Heck yeah. Okay. And then now the easy way is to do what you said, which was everything is already parented to the main circle. So now we just get that speed right of when that animation's happening. And I think we're good there. Let's get an idea of what that. So we have our outer ring. That'll be on. Right, we have that animation happening. And now I think they're already moving. This might be a little janky, but they actually kind of seem fine, but we'll see. All right, rotation. Let's turn on our example again. Let's get an idea of how long or how much this is moving. Ooh, this is confusing. Okay, so it's already moving around here. So we'll just start. We'll start the rotation before those keyframes are happening. So let me see, we're in these keyframes. So they're ending right there. We'll go ahead and start that main rotation. Rotation. Okay, we'll start that keyframe. All right, it's rotating. It gets to about a half, right? So what, 180? So now we have these moving. Heck yeah, look at that.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares.
That looks so trippy with the example. But hey, we got it. That looks good. That looks awesome. Okay, so right now this is what it looks like. If we turn off the example.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares. They don't care about your ideas.
Yeah. So now we just have them come in, go back into one. And I believe the size stays the same. So from there, we could probably cut the layers, which I think we'll go ahead and opt for. Okay. Let's take a note. Let me turn all these off for a second. Let me get the timing right. All right. So we're coming in, we're spinning, and then we're starting. Okay. All right, so we're starting here. Move this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Ending there. So that's a pretty quick transition. That's pretty fast. But all of them are coming in. So what I'll probably do is make a guide. That's what I'll probably do, because since my examples are kind of in a little bit of a different spot, I'll just make a guide. So we'll do that. Let's do fit. And make a guide on here. Do Control R. Have them all go right there. Zoom in a bit. Okay. Alright, those are my guides. Whatever. Close enough. Alright, so we need all of those anchor points to meet right there. Um, are they scaling in at all? They're slightly getting even smaller. Okay. So something to keep in mind on that too. All right, going to open these up. I need all of these to converge right back there. So this should be fairly simple, right? Because we're just asking them to move from their current position to position 0. If I'm getting that right, I think we're actually can make this quicker. So like all of these positions are here, right? So now we just say, hey, start here and then end, right? Oh no, I don't think that's gonna work. But I might have the wrong keyframe. Instead of this position, I actually think it's the other transform setting on the ellipse. I think it's this. No, it's not, because these are already at 0. These aren't moving. Okay, so maybe I did have it right. Okay, so on this, we're saying, hey, everyone start here, and then everyone end here. Okay. Let me see if I can line up this. So where would this be? Right, so we're having it move. So I'm not moving the anchor point because I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to try my best to move each of these to where it's kind of centered. And then we're asking the size to also move. So we're saying, hey, size, start here. Let me go ahead and select all these. You can use the quick center feature for this. Quick center feature. I don't think I'm familiar with that. What's up? Let me know. So I'm making a keyframe here for all these. And then I'm just going to match the size here. Bring this down. Boom. Something like that. All right. So we have that first one. Boom. Moving. Great. All right. We got that one down. Same thing for the rest of these. So I have circle 4. Let's just start moving down the line. So we're circle 5. Circle 5's right there. So it's already shrinking. So that's good. We just need it to be lined up. So I had this anchor point right. The other one I made a mistake on, but I think we got this movement right. Did I modify size? Thought I did. No, I didn't. Dang it. Okay, let's do all this at once. Let me open up size. Okay, so it's starting at 100. It's going to what? 39. Okay. So for the rest of these, come on. Okay. You can use a quick center feature. Oh, align. Duh. Sorry, it's right here. Okay. I don't know if this is exact. Actually, I can actually check if it is. Oh, it is. It is exact. 960 and 540. It's fine. It's fine. I'm doing a little too many steps here, but it'll work. So circle 3. Okay, these, I need to start this keyframe. Start all these keyframes. Okay, all those are selected, and now we're all going to 39. I'm saying, hey, everyone go to 39. Perfect. Okay. Now for circle 3, did I already change the position? Yes. Okay, I changed the position on that. We just have to change the position on 2 and 1. Okay. Go to position. We have that first keyframe, and then we're just moving them. I think I can just grab it if I hold position, right? Yep. Moving him in the middle. Did I not change the size on this? Dude, I thought I changed it. Size. I didn't make that out of the keyframe. Son of a gun. All right, 39. There we go. Perfect. Last one. Circle. Position. And then this is going in the middle. If I just hold position, I can move him to our guides. Awesome. And then I just need the size. 39. Boom. Okay. Let's try that. Turn off our... Go ahead and see what we made.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares. They don't care about.
Oh, I need to turn off that main circle. There we go.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares. They don't care about your ideas.
Look
They
at
don't
it.
care about your goals.
Look at that. Now, I could mess with all of the speed, but I'm not going to do that yet. But that is spot on.
The harsh reality is that
Heck yeah,
nobody
dude.
cares. They don't care about your ideas.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Chubbs is back. It's another stream. It's another day. What's good, Chubbs? Glad to have you. Mr. Khan here, man. We are going back and forth. We are killing this real right now. All right. So I think from here is where I can chop everything, and then we can start on like the second scene, if you want to call it that. But let me go ahead and turn all these off for a second. Let's get an idea. Turn all these off. Okay. Harsh reality, nobody cares. All right, so now we're going into... So once I make that, I'll have... I'm just going to do it here for simplicity's sake. For simplicity's sake. All right. Hello, watch from the field teams. What up, Diane? Happy to have you. All right, we're going to do alt bracket. Chop all those. Oh my goodness. A gnat. All right. From there, and then we're going to... I guess I can take one of these circles, technically. But I won't do that. What is the size? 39? Well, let's just go ahead and do that. So this will be our new... This will be our new one. Go ahead and open up those keyframes and delete all this. All right, so this one's kind of brand spanking new. And it should start in kind of the same spot. All right, so the size is big. Let's do 39. All right, so now we're already started on the right foot, but we need this to be fill. So I'm gonna have it kind of fade in, kind of like how it is. So we're gonna turn off stroke. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Turn off stroke. Can also do it over here, fill color, solid, solid white. I'm gonna have it fade in ever so slightly. It's gonna be real quick. 0. I might scoot this over too. I'll just scoot it over a little bit. And then by the time it gets there, it's at 100. Perfect. So we're coming in, fill, and then we're gonna have another layer. Okay. All right, so scene 1 we pretty much have done. I feel good about it. I'm gonna have one indicator to show me that it's done, which I'll just have it with the marker. I'll move this. Let me delete this marker. And this will be, hey, this is where scene 1 ends. Okay. So I'll turn all these on, except the main circle. We don't need the main circle. What does the outer ring do? Turn it off. It like flashes and then fades out. Okay. Let me get an idea where that stops. Starts flashing there. Okay, so 220. Flashes back up at, I don't know, 228. And then goes out at 302. 220. I'm here. I should have put markers, but whatever. I'll write it down. 220, 228, and then what? 302. 302. Okay. So for that dotted line, I'll just go to opacity, which is T on our keyboard. I'm at what, 302 here. We're going to 0. And then at 220, we're going at 100. And then we're going to flash at 228. 28. We're going to go to 50%. Then, oh man, I didn't even hit keyframes. Ugh. Do that again. 302 is at 0. I should have a little bit more variance, but whatever. 20, it's at 100. So it's fading. I'll have it fade back with the flash at like 375, and then it'll go to 0. That might look a little weird, but we'll see.
They don't care about your ideas.
Yeah, that is not spaced out enough. Space these out.
They don't care about your
There we go. Something like that. I think I'm happy with that. So we have it coming down at 50, and then back up to 75, and then 0. I think that works. Okay. So everything is moving in. We have this turning on. Great. And then now that this is on, I'm going to go ahead and hide all these. Use the shy tool. Boom. Great. All right, next thing we have a stroke moving out. There's a few different ways we could do this with size or scale. I think I'll probably opt for size. Then we have another stroke and another one. Okay, then we have more of that. Okay. I think that'll be fine. Go ahead and get an idea where this is. Okay. First one, where's that first one start? Let me turn off my guides for a second. Starts pretty much right there, so I'll move that next. Marker. W, bro. Thanks, VFox. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So we're moving. Next one, okay, let's do Control D. This is going to be our stroke. Stroke 1. I'll change that, turn on the stroke, turn off the fill. And then I think we'll keep it at 1. They're pretty thin. Let me get the timing right. That's the first one. That's a really slow ease, so I might just do easy ease for all these. All right, what do we need? We need a size. Select size. Start that keyframe, go back, start that keyframe here. And it moves up, we just need to match that. Great, something like that. So now we have that first one.
about your ideas.
Heck yeah. Let's do F9. All right, then the second one, looks like it's gonna start pretty soon. Let's do something like that. So that is what, 412, okay. Oh, where is it? There it is. I think I'm happy with that. It's 503. Great. All right, I got about 50 minutes. I'm stopping at around 10:50, 10:55. Because I got a meeting, but yeah, just letting y'all know. Okay, so this next one, okay, it's gonna stop there. So we're gonna do stroke, Control D on that. Let me change these just so I don't get confused. Okay. And then size, same thing here. So we're starting from here, that keystroke, and here. So we're starting here, boom. And we're bumping this up. Awesome. So I technically don't need this. I can chop this. Okay. Let's see where that puts us. Turn off the example.
About your ideas, they don't care about your goals.
Boom. All right. I think we got one more. Okay, let me stretch these out. Should probably get the timing on these, right? Great. Something like that. Okay. Because I think I'll be able to use all the same layers. I don't think I'll have to chop anything. All right, let's get this where this is starting. Probably around there. Marker. Looks like it's stopping there. Excuse me. All right. So on this stroke 2, we're going to do Control D. We got stroke 3 here. We'll chop this to that marker, and then I'll start these keyframes here. We'll do size, same thing. Size, we are going from. Let's go ahead and just make a keyframe. Keyframe at the beginning. Move that second keyframe, and we're just matching it. Something like that. I don't need those keyframes. So now we have first one, second one, third one,
Even if they do care.
then we have it move out like that. Okay. How did that transformation happen? So this was way easier than the first round, which is good. I think that's a great thing. Let's go ahead and turn these off for a second. Am I going crazy? Oh, okay. So this top one is actually 2 layers. And they move down. Oh, dang it. Thought I almost had it. So I just need to duplicate this and we'll be fine. So this is moving out to the left and the other's moving. Oh, okay. So what makes it easy is that okay, so the top 2 are staying the same size. These 2 are catching up to those sizes. Okay, so let's just take note of what this last size is. 3, in our case, it's 372. Okay, so we shall do that. Okay, so we do need another one on this top one, but these are just going to move. So I do keep this circle, right? Yeah. It's going to be all the way through. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be using the same layers for all this. I just have to get the movement right. Okay. Let's see where everything starts. I think I'll do the top 2 strokes first. Those seem easier. And then, because on the other ones we have to tweak the sizing. Because with this, it's just, with both of these, it's just the position. So I think we'll be fine. All right. Okay. We're starting like here, I guess. So I'm making keyframes on both of those. Move these out till it lines up. Okay. And what's also happening is a scale. And there's different ways that we could do this. We can do it with a camera if we wanted to, or with just a scale parameter. We'll see what's easier. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So on the first, we're going to have this move down. So let me turn this on. Okay, we're just having it move down. Easy enough, right? Okay, something like that. And then stroke 4, moving it up. Oh, I need it visible. There we go. Moving it up. Okay. Where do both of these sit right now? Okay, that's not bad. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. And then stroke 1. I believe that's the smallest one. So the smallest one is already getting bigger from there. So what's nice is that all these keyframes are just going to start here and they're going to end here. I'm just going to mark those up. I am, however, going to clean these up and get these out of here. Let's just delete all these. There's where it's going to start. There's where it's going to end. Okay. Let's open up these. So this is moving to the left and it's getting bigger. So I'll go ahead and do... Let's just open this up. We're going to do size and the position. So stroke 1. Nope. There it is, size. So we're going to start here with our size. Same with the position. Start there. And then we're just going to match it up. So we set our size on stroke 4 is 372. Is that right? Type in size. Yeah, 372. So this is going to go to 372. All right. And we're just moving it to the left. Something like that. Okay. I think that works. Not overthinking it, right? All right. Next is stroke 2. So same thing here, pretty much. I just need to open it up. We're going to find size. Start with, well, I mean, we can make keyframes for both of them. This keyframe is going to move to 372. All right. And then we're going to go find those position keyframes. And we're going to start keyframe here. Oops. Keyframe here. There we go. And then we're just moving it on that second keyframe to the right. Okay. Now let's see where we're sitting at. Let's turn all these on. Okay.
About your ideas, they don't care about your goals,
Boom.
they don't care about your
Boom.
success, and even if they do care, they don't care.
And then we're spinning it. Let's go. Okay. This is actually working. Pretty cool. All right. So from here, we're gonna do. What are we gonna do next? We do need this enabled, so it kind of covers our work. Mr. Khan, man. I mean, we're about to do the same thing that we did with the main circle. Because look, they're actually still aligned to the main circle. Because now, technically, I should just be able to keep rotating them. Am I right? Well, the main circle I did have come off. Let me see here. Let me match this up. Because where is that main circle lining up? I mean, I can still rotate it, can I not? Haha, yeah. I mean, they're still parented to the main circle. All right, let me turn it off so it's not visible. And then we're just going to simply do that. And even the circle, dude, genius, Mr. Khan. Thank you. Genius. And it's like real practical stuff here. Okay. Here's our example. What's cooking? We're doing Dan Co, my friend. Happy to have you, nervous. All right, so these are moving out. Start that keyframe. Looks like we're starting it right there. Okay, so it's starting where that is, and then it's moving out. I'll just line those up. Okay. So now we're just saying, hey, main circle, go ahead and start another rotation here. Right? So, we'll have to figure out if we're going to use scale or a camera. Because now I'm a little fuzzy. Because I'm like, maybe I could do something else, like a null, but I don't know. Okay. How much is it rotating? Oh, it's like the same thing. It's like 180. Like it's not even going to finish. So we're just going to do, it's going from 180 to, I guess, 359. Okay. So now we have it spinning again.
They don't care about your success.
Boom.
Even if they do care, they don't
Spinning.
care enough to do it for you.
And then they're all converging again and fading out. So we have this spinning. Okay. So they're all going to converge back. So I wonder if I can take all those keyframes and just time reverse them. If that'll make it easier, which I think we can. Maybe the null option will be faster and easier. Maybe. Because I'm like, okay, so we're having this happen, right? This is technically our null in this sense, the main circle. So can I scale it down? I can. I can. So yeah, we don't even need a null. We just need the main circle. So does that mean opacity works too? No, because they're all their own layers. So I might have to do that on all the layers. But for the scaling movement, I can still use the main circle to do that. So I'll go ahead and do that. So this is happening. And then they're scaling down there. Okay, they're going to start scaling from there. I'm just going to move that marker over. So we'll do scale. Am I going crazy? Wait, they're not even scaling. I think I just tricked myself. Let me turn off all mine for a second. Oh, it's real subtle. I'm not scaling that much. Okay. So when I get here, I don't know. All right, let me turn all these on again. It's not scaling that much. It might just be like 75. So we're moving from here. Right, so all those are going to move down too. Oh, what I can do is kind of match it up to that. So let's just do that. So we're scaling down. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I just need this one. Scaling down. Let's do like, I don't know, 70. That's probably good enough. All right, turn off that main circle because we don't need that. Okay. So we're moving out here, and then I just have to move these in into, they don't even need a line up at the end, so, okay. But I am moving these back towards the middle. So what I can do, I don't want to overthink it. I'm not going to overthink it. Okay. So we need to move all the strokes inward. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing here. Select all these. I'll do, I think U will show me all the positions. Yeah. So when do they start moving in? Okay. So basically, I'm just eyeballing them at this point. So we're starting here. Let's start with the positions on all these. We just need position on these. Select all these. P. There we go. Start the keyframe. All the way down the line. And then we're moving in. Looks like we're ending around there. And then what's nice is that we can copy paste the keyframes for the opacity to make this last part really easy. But I'm going to try and line them up all around those. So I'll just do my best here. The kicker is, though... Oh, okay. I know what's happening. I just need to move these because we're scaling them down with our main circle. I have to remember that. Because I'm like, why are they the same size? But it's like, no, they're scaling down. That's why. Okay. Just need to move this to the left. Somewhere in the middle, but not lining it all the way up because that's not where it happens. Same thing. Moving this towards the middle. Kind of overlapping. Moving this to the middle. Oh. Moving this to the middle. Something like that. Same thing. Moving this to the middle. That's not bad. I think that's kind of balanced. I think that looks right. Okay, we're moving out. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm like so happy this looks good. This is a pretty good copy. Awesome. And we did it live, baby. We did it live. Okay. So from here, I'll start. I think I can start here as far as the opacity goes. So I'm going to select all these. T for opacity. And we'll just start. What I might do is mess with the speed. So I'll go ahead and make that keyframe. There's a keyframe for all those. And then it's fading out. We're going to go to 0. Nervous. Nervous dabbed on him. Nice. Okay, or let's go to like 5%. Okay, so we can barely see it. And then the circle's also fading, am I right? I have it on. Yeah, it's fading as well. So I'll just go ahead and then open up that too, T, and then I'm just gonna match those keyframes. Keyframe there, keyframe there. That's gonna be 0 or 5. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's turn off the example. Let's take a look. All right, move my work area. Let's render it out.
They don't care about your success. And even if they do care, they don't care enough to do it for you. The harsh reality is that nobody.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna try this. Get it full screen. All right. Okay. Let's add the pizzazz before we get ahead of ourselves, which is just glow in this case. And I don't have deep glow. Sorry to disappoint some of y'all. I don't have deep glow. Let me just put it on one circle. So our first circle here, glow. Let me kind of modify what we're looking at. I mean, that's not bad on the jump. It's not bad. Let's up that intensity. That's not bad. I'm just gonna go with that. Control C. Guess what? Select everything else. Deselect that. Control V. All right, everything should be glowing. Did I accidentally put 2 on there? No, should be good. All right. Does our dashed line need to have it? I don't think our dashed line needs to have it.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares. They don't care about your ideas. They don't care about your goals. They don't care about your success.
Look at that.
Even if they do care, they don't care enough to
Bada
do it for
boom.
you. The harsh
Heck yeah,
reality
look
is
at
nobody
that.
cares.
All right. Yo, shout out to Mr. Kant. I don't want to butcher your name, man. Kadir Khan. Am I saying that right? Thank you so much, man. We were walking through this entire thing. I do think I kind of want glow on the dash line now. Control V. There we go. Kind of rounds it out. For the background, I'll just do a solid layer. Let's do black. Make that at the bottom. Great. Okay, let's render it out. Let's see what we have. And then I think the last thing, just to be lazy, is put easy ease on it, on everything. I think that'll be fine. All right, let's do fit. Let's take a look. Render it out.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares. They don't care about your ideas. They don't care about your goals. They don't care about your success. And even if they do care, they
Look at
don't care
that.
enough to do it for you.
That's
The harsh
awesome.
reality is that nobody cares. They don't
That is pretty awesome. So to kind of smooth some things out, I'll select everything. Then I'll do motion blur. Kind of smooth out some of these transitions.
The harsh reality is that nobody cares.
Yeah, I'll have it render. Heck yeah. In terms of the text animations, I can't think of off the top of my head.
They don't care about your success. And even if they
Because,
do care,
like in terms of presets, I can't think of off the top of my head of to kind of recreate that glitch one. I do have a way we can flicker it with the range selector, but aside from like what's actually seen on screen, I
Harsh
don't, I
reality
can't
is
think
that
of
nobody
what to
cares.
make.
They don't care about your ideas.
Look at
They don't
that.
care about
That
your
motion
goals.
blur kind of gives it
They don't
that
care about your success.
nice clean
Even if they
oomph.
do care, they don't care
Moving
enough to
out.
do it for you. The harsh reality is that nobody cares.
That's awesome.
They don't care about your ideas. They don't
I'm
care
really
about
happy
your
about this.
goals.
Good job, guys. Okay. I'm definitely going to save this for sure. Go ahead and save this. Today is 4/30/24. Dan Co style live stream. This one is called Nobody Cares. How nice. Nobody cares. Awesome. Oh, can't spell. Saving it there. And this is Danco style. Nobody cares. I'll go ahead and put this in for a project file. Yeah, why not? That'll be helpful, right? Guys can see what's up. We cares, bro. Thanks, man. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put this in the drive. But do y'all have any questions as far as I don't know, what's going on? What do you guys like seeing? What's the topic? Because I'm just trying to... Because what I'll do next is that I'm just going to mess with some more shape layers. I need to get comfortable again with the animations and the terminology, so I think we'll finish up with that in the next 20-30 minutes. Okay. What am I doing? I am putting this in the drive. That's what I'm doing. Okay, YouTube. Let's go ahead and do new folder. All right, this would be 9. Danco live stream. This is 4/30/24. Okay, I think the only thing I need in there is really the clip. What is the clip name? Find the clip name real fast. Vid 4, nobody cares. Vid 4, nobody cares. Put that in there. You guys can copy off of it. Oh, I hope my computer does not crash on me. Oh goodness. When will be the next live stream? What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 1st. I think I have a few things. Oh, we might answer some questions in the Discord here in a second. But let me look at my calendar real fast. Did this drop in here? There we go. Okay, let me throw that in there. Okay, there's the example, and then Danco, and there's the project file. And all of those should be native to what I worked on, so there you guys go, if you want to mess with it. If we apply this preset to... Okay, let's go ahead... Oh, I said my calendar. My calendar. Alright, tomorrow... Okay. Tomorrow I'll probably stream from... It might be a short stream. I might just do an hour from 1 to 2. 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to 2 p.m. But I will announce that on... I need to make sure I use the community post on YouTube. I keep using Instagram. I need to remember that. Let me write that down. But yeah. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow for an hour or so. Tomorrow... And then make sure to use community post on YouTube. I need to remember that. But I'm glad that it looks like some of y'all are actually getting notifications, which is cool. Yeah, man. Oh, man, thank you. Came in clutch today. All right, so those are in there if you guys want it. Man, that's when I downloaded that, February 13th. It's been a while. Yeah, I really need a Danco section in our course, and I'm just trying to, like, that's probably going to be one of the last things that I work on, because I want to do my podcast module, and then I might dive into some DaVinci stuff, because the 3D stuff, like, I'm trying to get people, like, one, it's really good to understand, that's why I made that module for the 3D stuff, but, like, I just don't use it enough in my workflow until I start using more or making more YouTube videos. I might use more 3D stuff, but anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. Okay, next thing, I'm just gonna practice. Let's do some more shape layers here. Okay, so if I have a circle, okay, align that. Let's look at some of these other ones. So right now I have stroke on. Let me bump this up to like 10. Did not mean to do that. Let's do like 10. Let's see what else we can do here. So we did trim paths. We have all of our different shapes. We have the rectangle, ellipse, star. Does that mean we can just change it on the fly? Oh, we can do a rectangle path. Okay. We can do an ellipse. Okay. We can also do a polystar. Okay. Can do a path. Oh, I think this is where I might have went wrong. Well, I mean, we found a really good solution with just making a main circle on our last example, but this is what I was trying to get at right here. Dang it. Okay, so let's see if it works. So this is what I was trying to do originally. So if we do Q, you know, I have this, I have the anchor point already centered in there. And I said, hey, I want this path, Control C, I want this circle to follow this path, right? So if I go in here, transform, position, Control V, nothing happened. Okay. Oh, my computer's about to crash. Okay. That's great too. Okay. Attempt to iterate over a time stream with no value, with no key values. Okay, so that doesn't work. I wonder why. Because on an ellipse, it still has parameters, right? Like the actual ellipse has parameters, right? Because it has its own... That's interesting. So I guess it doesn't. So why would I create this path? I'll have to figure that out. Because, I mean, it was the example that I was talking about earlier. Like, okay, like what we have on here is a graph, right? We have all of these plot points. So if I do Control R, so starting up here, right here is 0, 0. Over here is 0. Oh no, I'm sorry, 1080, 0. So our x-axis is 1080, right? We're going across. And then at the bottom here, it's 1080 and 1920. And over here, it's 0, 1920. So like those are our plot points. So what is the center here? We can see from the position, well, I guess the center is 960 by 540, or 540 by 960, my goodness. So like that is our plot points. So we're making the path, right? Making the path. And all of these plot points are position parameters. So, you know, we can turn this off and then I can ask the circle to follow that, right? From where the anchor point is. So if I tweak down this size just to give us a better illustration. Oh, did I make a mask? I didn't mean to make a mask. Okay. So with nothing selected, I'm making plot points and I'm saying, hey, go ahead and follow that path. But for whatever reason, we can't do that with the circle, which I'm kind of disappointed about. But what we did earlier with Mr. Khan was we just parented the circle itself to those anchor points. So this is what I mean. So we have our plotted points. We open those up, position, or no, goodness, getting ahead of myself. We go to stroke, path. There's our path, right? We just made the path, Control C, and we're saying, hey, on those position parameters, Control V. And now we have those plotted points, right? But I guess, like, I don't know what path is adding. I don't know what path is adding to an ellipse tool. So, or a shape layer. I don't know what it's adding. Because this is what I was trying to do originally. It's like I created a path, you know, and we can smooth those out with the vertex tool. We can go to these points, kind of flatten those out, have it be a little bit smoother, right? We can have it even more smoother. If we turn these row of keyframes into different keyframes, we can mess with the speed, right? Mess with the influence, something like that. But I don't know what path means on individual layers. I don't know the benefit. Okay, let's go ahead and move to something else. Let's turn this off. Let's get rid of these keyframes. Okay, go ahead and center this again. Next thing, see what else we have. So add, we have fill. I mean, that's pretty much what we would expect. These automatically come with it, right? We have stroke, okay, gradient fill, stroke, awesome. So I guess more of what this next portion is merge paths. So we have more path stuff. We already did trim path. What is merge path? We have different settings. Merge, add, subtract, intersect, exclude intersections. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. What does merge mean to me? The only context that I can think of when I think of merge is in Photoshop, where you take a few layers and just merge them into one. So how does that work? Say that I have this. Let's say for this one, I make it solid and I make it red, right? I make this shape layer red. Solid color. We're turning off the stroke for this one. So I have it. How can I merge this? Right. So this stroke is in front, right? So if I say add, merge, what does that do? Subtract, intersect. Okay, it's a different look. Exclude. Because merge paths. Add to the path, subtract to the path. I don't know what that means. Anyone have any insight, please let me know. Merge paths. What if I make a different text layer or a different shape layer? What happens here? Because I don't. Okay, yeah. I don't know on that one. Have to come back to it. All right, add. We have offset paths. Okay, so this gives me an indication that we're messing with. Oh, we can have copies. That's cool. All right. I might be stunting myself by using an ellipse tool. Let's just do like an actual path, like with plot points. Stroke color, we'll have that be white. Turn that on. Okay. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. I don't want fill. We're taking fill off. I just want the line. Turn it on stroke. Okay. Let's do that again. So here we have add. We're going to do offset paths. Amount. Okay. Some different looks, right? Okay. That's interesting. So for the joins, these are easy. These are also in your shape properties. So we have miter join, which is kind of this rounded corners. Then we have round, so it rounds everything out. And then we also have bevel, right? So now we're getting a little bit different looks when it comes to diagonal edges. Pretty cool. Because it's not the same as miter, right? These are totally sharp in all of them. And bevel adds kind of where those vertexes meet. So if I round these out with like the convert, see what happens. Right, a little bit different. I don't know if it'd be different from miter. Yeah, it wouldn't be in that case. It's just on the diagonals. Okay. But offset, I guess, is bringing this out. That's pretty cool. Okay. Copies. Oh, mercy. Okay, we're actually adding copies. Copy offset. I'm guessing this is going to move it out. Ooh, okay. So this might give you some ideas for some animations. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's up, Nitesh? Nitesh is back. What's going on, man? All right, this is pretty cool. Now we have an idea of what offset paths are. Very cool. All right, so come in here. Oh, I need to turn stroke back on. Turn stroke on. Yeah, that was a better illustration just using a simple path that we made with the pen tool. Next one, let's see. Pucker and bloat. Okay. Amount. Oh, you see what's happening here? Interesting. Oh, I just found something out. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's how they did it. All right, let me show you. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out how they did this specific effect on one of these examples from Danco. Here it is. So right here, they make the path, right? It stops, and then it turns into this. Oh, goodness. So it turns into, you know, this curvy thing, and I'm like, okay, I can copy that. But how did they flatten it out like that? And I think it's with this pucker and bloat. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'll have to play with that. But yeah, I think that's how they're doing that, is with that pucker and bloat. Can you see how it animates into that? Man. You have to get 1% better each day, man. You gotta explore and not, you know, like, thank you for saying that. I mean, that's really what I try to do, because you see how that wraps around? That's exactly what they did on that. That is so cool. Okay. I did not know like where to find that or how to do it. I was trying to animate it piece by piece. I was like, this ain't it. But it's simply that, the pucker and bloat. All right, repeater. Yeah, so last time we were on with Nitesh, we were doing this for like the staircase. So the repeater can go straight out to the right. We can offset it. We can move it around. That's pretty cool. Composite. Composite. Oh, yeah. So it composites itself. It has the composite tool on it already. And what composite does is basically makes a copy. And you can use that on different layers. Oh man, I totally recommend checking out this video from oh my god, I just forgot it. Jake in Motion. Yeah, dude, do the composite one. That one will blow your mind. Composite, just After Effects. Jake. Is it Jake in Motion? Yeah, CC Composite, dude. This one's a good one. I'll throw that in chat. That one's really good. But yeah, that's basically what's happening in this effect right here. Hassan! Hassan is in here. What's up, Hassan? Hope you're doing well. All right, so, oh, and we can also, we have transform settings on. Haha, so we can really dial things in. That is super cool. That is super cool. Can move the anchor point. Where's my anchor point right now? Dead center. Interesting. Rotation. Oh, okay. Awesome. Start opacity. Oh, see that? Okay, that's cool. I'm just impressing myself with things that have been on After Effects forever. Anyway. All right, so that's the repeater. Cooking something interesting here. Yeah, I'll have this live. We did an entire, well, pretty close to an entire Danco style. We built that. And then this project file is in the drive. So it's in there. I put the project file and the source called Nobody Cares. I didn't put the text layers just because I'm like, well, these aren't that hard. I want to focus on the shape layers, but we did all these. Yep. So that is in the drive. And I'll go ahead and show y'all where it is too. Because I need to get off in about 10 minutes. But I'm going to finish up these shape layers of what I'm looking at. I mean, I just got so many ideas. I mean, this is what, like, you have to give yourself some time to practice on stuff. Like, that's the only way that you can get better and not, like, feel bad that you don't know something. Like, just try stuff out. Yeah, so it's here, folder 9, Danco livestream. There's the project file and the example. So if you want to see what I did, it's there. And then if you want to practice on it, it's there too. So there you go. Okay, what's the next one? Yeah, what is the next one? Repeater round corners. Okay, let's open this up. Radius. Oh, we can just round those corners. Oh, instead of doing it manually, you can just round them as is. I wonder... Okay, this just gave me an idea. So if I go and just make a shape tool, right? And I said, hey... Because I'm wondering if this actually has an effect on the actual path. So if I do path, go here, position, Control V. Here's the question. Is it going to go... It looks like it's just going to... Yeah, so this doesn't affect the path. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe you can recreate that Danco for your next stream. That would be really helpful for us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I might have to practice on that one. That one's called Idea and Execution.
The greatest skill is reducing the gap between idea
Yeah.
and execution.
I might do this one for the next one.
Build with your ideas, and don't hesitate.
Because that was the thing that was tripping me up. All this looks pretty simple.
Hunt for ideas to bulk, act on ideas to cut. Strike a balance.
That's all trim path. Same thing that we did. Interesting. And then on the end here, we could probably use a blend mode to turn these from white to black. And it's another trim path for that sad face. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be a good one for the live stream. This one was really hard, this future one, but I'm not even going to open that. Okay, so we learned something on this round corners. We can just... It doesn't affect the path, but it does affect the look of what we have on screen. So that's pretty helpful. All right, let's go back. Because, you know, like when we do something, I feel like we already have a theory of what could work, and then we try it, and it's like, oh wow, it doesn't work, you know. But you got to practice. Haha, the round thing is helpful. Danco style equals shape layers. Oh yeah, dude, that's all it is. That's all it is. Okay, we did trim pass. We understand that. Twist. Let's see what twist does. Angle. Literally. Okay. Different shape, right? Okay. Good to know. The center. Oh, we can move the center. Ooh, interesting. If I move it to the left. I mean, but just imagine making those keyframes, right? So if I go ahead and go to the default here, I could say, hey, within this time, we'll start here, and then we'll end somewhere here at 0. And then we'll do center, move somewhere from here, there. I bet this is going to be insane, but we'll see. See what that looks like. Interesting. not too crazy than I thought it'd be. But if we change the angle, maybe something like, I don't know, have it come in real fast. Because this might actually be closer to what we saw in that Dan Coe example. But so now I have an idea of what to play with. I can play with twist, and I can also play with pucker and bloat. Pretty cool. Take all those off. Yeah, because I could just spin it around that. Okay. Good to know. Next one, wiggle path. Okay, this should be interesting. Size, detail, points, wiggles per second, correlation, random seed. Okay. So if I know anything, we've seen wiggle before, especially on either a composition or as moving just position parameters. So if we're going to wiggle a path, what does that imply? Oh, everything's already wiggling. Okay. That's cool. So if I bump it up, I'm sure it'll be pretty fast and jittery. Okay. That's cool. Oh. Computer didn't like that one. Okay. Let me make my work area a little bit shorter. There we go. Okay. So that one seems simple enough. I'm trying to think of like a situation I would use this. I guess with shape layers, like you don't have to worry about putting on turbulence or messing with the parameters. You already have the animation built in. You know, you can just add it. Including size, I mean, it's the same thing, right? Ooh, oh. You know what I just thought of? You know what I just thought of? What is the grid? What does the grid do in After Effects? So if we do a solid and I throw a grid on it. So we have this grid, right? What is the grid though? Because it's not. Because it's not a shape layer. Here, okay, so here's where I'm getting at. Do you guys know Eddie Cumberbatch? His grids are like really jagged. And, you know, with this, it looks like this. That's what it looks like. It looks really jagged and like crazy, but it's on all the grids. So I'm like, I don't think he made an individual grid with this. I guess I could technically do it if I made a straight line. Let me try something out. See, these are where the theories start, right? Oh my goodness, I think I'm figuring something out here. All right, so I have what, 4 minutes? Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, wait. You know what? We're gonna say that for next time, because I do want to get through these last few. We're all learning together here. All right, we'll do the Eddie Cumberbatch background theory. It's basically lines with wiggle path. If any of you look him up, you can watch his videos and you'll see that he'll use the grid and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like, how can we make that quicker? Do we do it with the line with repeater, right? That seems like a actual viable solution. Or do we do something else with the grid? Can we use, there's a gridler. Hold on, wait a second. That just gave me an idea. No. There's too many ideas. Wait, what does a gridler do? Tile size. Interesting. Okay, anyway. Never mind. Just gotta try stuff, guys. Gotta get out there and try stuff. Okay, wiggle path, take that off. Last thing, what else we got? Wiggle transform. Wiggles a second. Interesting. So I'm assuming we already need to have wiggle on. We can further... Huh. Okay. That one I definitely don't know, but I'll have to figure that one out. Because I might have added them in the wrong order. Zigzag. Let's see what zigzag is. Size. Ooh, okay. Different look here. Ridges per segment. Oh, yeah. I've seen this before. Okay. That's cool. Smooth. Oh, I could smooth those out. That's cool. That's actually not a bad little animation. Interesting. That's cool. Like a rubber band effect. All right. That's cool. Got to look at a lot of... I mean, that was basically all of the animations. I'll have to kind of play with some of them, especially... I mean, really, it's all of these. Like, these are all of our animations. I have to play with those. Now we can animate the stroke, the gradient fill, gradient stroke. You can animate all of these too, which gives you some pretty cool looks. But as far as like what's actually happening, I have a little bit more clarity of what we're actually doing in some of these. But that's cool. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it there. This will be public when I'm done, so be sure to check it out because we're walking through that entire Danco clip that we did on here. And then if you want to practice on it, it's already in the drive. We're running our sale that ends today for the micro content or for the multimedia course. We have the new 3D styles in there. You can get all the fundamentals for using After Effects if After Effects is really intimidating. I try and bridge the gap with Premiere Pro editors of like, hey, if you're really comfortable inside of Premiere Pro, don't worry. Like, I'm going to break down After Effects of what everything you see on screen so you can be comfortable using the program. But with all that being said, I'm going to keep pushing on us talking about differentiating motion and graphic design from video editing because they are different. They're completely different skill sets, and I want you all to keep charging more so we're not making this an unsustainable career. Like, we're all in this together, and like we all need to start charging more prices and respecting our time and skills because I haven't done that for the longest time, and I've been in this for a little over 10 years now, and I'm still learning those lessons each and every day to value my work, value my time, and it all starts with all of us charging more money so we can actually have stable income and actually have a good living from doing this profession because this takes a lot of skills. So why are we charging so little? Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Thank you all again, and I'll see you soon. Use rough and edges on grid and turbulent displace. I think I tried that, but I will try it again. Because I don't think I was able to get it so jagged. Like, look up Eddie Cumberbatch, and you'll see what I'm... Because I don't think I was able to get something that jagged on the lines like his editor did. And it's also animated, but it might just be turbulent displays. But anyway, thank you all. I'll see you soon. Or I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Learned a lot from the stream. Hey, man, learned a lot from you. Thanks again. See y'all.